Day 3 breakfast, and I have gone for the very, very high calorie bread full of seeds, seedful bread, and topped it with some banana, creme fraiche, and cinnamon. This banana is the most ripe banana in the world. I'm not even sure at what point can you stop eating a banana. I feel like we might be there, but I've gone for it anyway, so let's see. Perhaps that's a little cheeky sweetness hack that I am squeezing into the challenge. So yeah, I had to eat this bread because it was going to go out of date. And because we went shopping yesterday, I was trying to think of how I'm going to fit it in with all the other food. So I've gone for a completely different breakfast this morning. Normally I always have porridge or some form of waffle or pancake. So let's have some lovely toast. Day 3 lunchtime, and I have a vegan sausage roll, 3 bits of beetroot, and some lime pickle. It's kind of random, yes, but we went shopping yesterday and this was like a impulse buy to try it out. I really enjoyed trying out vegetarian vegan food. I don't know why, there's something more exciting about it being vegetarian or vegan than meat. Like I would never have bought a meat sausage roll, never. But when you're vegetarian, you're like, why not? It's fun. Perhaps I need to get out more. But I was looking for things to have with the sausage roll. Because normally it would be like tomato ketchup or brown sauce or barbecue sauce, and they're all high in sugar, aren't they? So I couldn't have any of them, even the like buffalo kind of sauce that I have. So even mustard, I looked up mustard, even mustard's high in sugar and piccalilli. So I settled on some beetroot and a very, very spicy lime pickle. So I hope that will be nice. And I'll let you know what the sausage roll is like. It's this one. So Fry's family sausage rolls. And basically I looked at the ingredients and it's just all soy and wheat and oil and a bit of margarine. So under no illusions that it's healthy. 220 calories. I don't know how much a regular sausage roll is. I will check it out. But I did notice that when I was reading the packet, now, not once I was in the supermarket, that it's actually made in South Africa from local and imported ingredients, which is interesting. And it makes me think about the journey that the food has been on and the potential, carbon impact of the supply chain. Yesterday, when I was in Sainsbury's, I decided not to buy some figs, although I was excited to have figs and the leftover blue cheese from our picnic, because they were imported from South Africa, so probably flown over. And I am becoming a little bit more aware of things like the carbon footprint of food. And I thought, I don't want the figs that much. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of sneakily snuck over in my basket without me realizing, from South Africa regardless. So I kind of feel a bit like, oh, maybe I wouldn't have bought it had I known and read it. Yeah, let's try it out, see what it's like. That is very tasty. So the pastry, I don't know if you can hear the crispiness of it. That's unbelievably satisfying. It tastes so crispy, flaky, delicious, adds a really nice texture. The meat, aka soy wheat, inside the sausage roll tastes exactly like sausage meat. Like, I don't think you could tell the difference. If you had this and a regular sausage roll, you would not be able to tell the difference. And you know what? I'm going to do a little series of videos where I do exactly this and do like a blind taste test and see if I can pick out which is the meat one, because that would give me a lot of joy to do so. But yeah, it's literally like, it's got exactly the right flavoring, the spices, and the texture. It's bang on. That is a perfect imitation of a sausage roll. If only it didn't have to come from South Africa, because I'm pretty sure we can grow wheat and soy and all that other stuff here. Oh, and I just looked up the calories. So per 100 grams, a regular, let's say Greg's sausage roll is 319 calories. Per 100 grams, this one is 275. So yeah, slightly better for you if you're on a calorie controlled diet, but not really, not so much, not excitingly so. But the taste is excitingly so. Day 3 post lunch snack, and I have gone for some frozen mango, microwaved it ever so slightly just so it's a bit softer, and then blended it with some yogurt to make some frozen mango yogurt. It's nice, but it's not got the punch of the flavor punch. If I were not doing this challenge, I would absolutely add some flavor drops or coconut sugar or maple syrup or whatever, or even just more dried fruit to this. But it's not, it's like insipid. Maybe my taste buds are not very good, and perhaps I need more sugar than other people to get the same enjoyment. But I feel like sugar would really significantly add to my enjoyment of this and probably make me want to eat it more, like, you know, as a healthier alternative for a snack, which it is. It's a real flavor enhancer, I guess, is what I'm saying. And then when the flavor enhancer is taken away, I really feel the difference, and it's less of a nice flavor. Maybe I am being a little bit harsh. I mean, it is nice. Is it nice enough? That's the question. It is nice. Is it nice enough? It's not nice preferable, but is it nice enough? Query. Answers on a postcard. I'm still undecided. Day 3 dinner, and I've got a vegetable stew and blue cheese on a cracker. So this stew is made with, let me see if I can remember the vegetables now, sweet potato, leeks, cauliflower, cabbage, and pearl barley. And it's basically all just pressure cooked together. I've possibly overcooked it because the veg is looking quite soft, but I'm sure it's all fine. And because you pressure cook it, like the nutrients must still be in the water and in the pot. Anyway, who knows? It's really easy, delicious, quick way to make a stew. There's some bouillon powder as well, and some nutritional yeast as well for flavour, and some herbs. And I'm such a fan of quick and easy things to do to eat more vegetables and generally feel smug about how healthy you are. And then because obviously we can't feel too smug about being healthy, you gotta have a little bit of cheese on a cracker. There's just one cracker here, but I'm probably gonna have another, let's be honest. Mood wise, I'm feeling good. I don't feel particularly like I'm craving sweet stuff. Feeling a little bit healthier, more energy than yesterday. Yesterday I was really struggling for some reason. I don't think it was related to the challenge at all. I think I'm just coming down with some cold, or trying not to come down with some kind of cold. So yes, we shall see. I have some exciting dessert plans that I'm going to whip out. I have been saving my dried fruit allowance for dessert. So I am excited to experiment and try and get something that feels a little bit more treaty. Maybe I just want to feel like a little bit naughty all the time, and that's what sugar allows me to do, because I'm such a good girl otherwise in life, following all the rules and doing all the stuff. Yeah. Damn it, the veg is ever so slightly too overcooked. It's really soft and mushy, but delicious. It's still really nice, just has no bite at all. If like you want pasta to be al dente, then this is like completely, what would the Italian version of al dente be? Al gumme. There you go. If al dente is teeth, because you need teeth and a bit of bite, then this is just, you could just gum it down. You could just swallow it like a pelican, like lip, lip, lip. That's how soft the veg is. But never mind, we live and learn. Same again, please, Carol. Yeah, round two. Delicious round two. So this is 30 grams of dried fruit. My dried fruit allowance in the form of dates. Not even 2 dates. 1.5 and a bit dates. I did 1.5 and I was like, it's only 28 grams. Oh no, I was gonna say 28. Yeah, I gotta have full 30 grams. I gotta have my full allowance. Gotta have my full dried fruit allowance. It's really interesting actually rationing dried fruit or any type of food in general, because like normally I feel like it just makes you so much more mindful. Normally I would be probably weighing this out. I might munch on half while I'm going. I might be having other kind of stand-up nibbles while I'm making stuff. But no, I have to really be so mindful and thoughtful and considered about it, and just literally think, nope, this is all I can eat for my dried fruit. So let's hope that it makes the recipe, whatever I'm going to make, taste really good. If not, then I will like bin it and then try again with another recipe, because I am definitely going to eat some dates today in some form of something sweet. So yes, let's see. Let's do some experimenting with recipes. Day 3, snack after dinner, and I give you banana ice cream. It's a bit melty, but I don't mind so much about the texture. It's more about the taste. It's still kind of frozen and cold. So this is 1 banana frozen, 1 30-gram portion of dates, and 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder, blended up with a bit of soy milk, possibly a bit too soy milk, a bit too much soy milk, and that's why it's a bit too liquidy, into a ice creamy slash moussey slash soupy texture. And I am so excited because I just tried licking out some of the remains down the blender, and it's, oh my god, I'm literally like salivating. It's so tasty. Oh my god, it hits that real like chocolatey sweet vibe for me, and it feels really treaty and really nice, and I'm really really happy. Sadly, it's sad that I am this happy to have something this tasty and delicious, but I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own my sad lameness, and I'm gonna sit and eat this mindfully with no distractions, and then I'm going to tell you how amazing it was afterwards and how I'm feeling about my day. Ooh, that was so nice. That was so nice. So it doesn't actually taste too much of banana. It's more like the banana gives it a creaminess, and I guess a sweetness. And yeah, I wouldn't really be able to tell that there was banana in there. So I'd be interested to try other flavors that might also be good for the ice cream that don't necessarily naturally pair with banana. The dates. So I think possibly because I made a very small portion, and the way our blender is, it didn't really blend everything very finely, and perhaps also I was a little bit nervous about blending it for too long and then making it too hot and less cold and ice creamy. So there were still kind of lots of chunks of dates in, a surprising amount of chunks of dates. So I'd be curious to see actually how much the dates sweetened that banana base, because I felt like I basically ate the dates in chunk form. They weren't, mixed in with the actual ice cream itself, which was very nice. It gave it like that extra bit of texture, and I couldn't help but think, oh, it would be nice to have some chocolate chips in here as well. But obviously you can't do that because that's sugar. But yeah, that was really nice. I will definitely be making that again. Mood wise, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling healthier than yesterday, which is good. I have been having, I wouldn't call them cravings. It's more just like, oh, I just wish I could eat that. I just want it. I just want it. It's not like a screaming voice in my head telling me I must eat it now. It's more like a petulant child, like, Mummy, I want to eat that. And you just say, No, darling, you can't have that. And she goes, But I want to eat it, please. And that's kind of the level. And then I get absorbed in some work or exercise or, whatever house stuff. And then it goes away. And then something might trigger me and it might come back again. But it's manageable. It's interesting how much I might have given in to those cravings or feelings beforehand. Probably quite a lot. Probably most times I had a craving, I'm sure I would give in. And this time I'm having to be quite strict with this inner child and tell her, You're not allowed. You're not allowed. So stop asking. And maybe she'll stop asking soon, but I'm not sure.